Now these problems are obviously fairly simple, and if you had a calculator you could just type it in and be done. But one thing I want you to think about is, what do these numbers mean? So let's think about this on a number line. So if I was at negative 18, negative 18 plus negative 6 is negative 24 if you type it into a calculator. So what does that mean if relative to negative 18? I'm going to negative 24. What does 6 have to do with that number? Likewise, let's think of negative 12. I'm at negative 12, and I'm adding 6, and when you compute that, you get negative 6. So again, what does 12 and negative 6 have to do with 6? Well, maybe some of you have noticed you've moved 6, and in this case you've moved 6 to the left because it's negative. In this case you move 6 to the right because it's positive. So addition you could think of as your starting position plus your change in position. So likewise, if I think of this as I'm starting at 8 and I'm moving 16 to the left because it's negative, well, that would put me at, let's see, this is 8, and then another 8 would put me at negative 8. So I'd be at negative 8. So now these things that maybe at some point seem meaningless to you, except for you type them in a calculator and you have to memorize some rules around signs, will have changed for you, and you'll start to think about, okay, I'm at negative 1, and I'm going up 8. Well, to go up to 0 is just going up 1. So I have 7 more to go. So I'm going up 7 more, which puts me at 7. So negative 1 plus 8 is 7. So the idea here was just to provide a little bit more meaning around these numbers that you might just think of as you memorize some rules or you type them in a calculator. If you can think of them physically, you're less likely to make mistakes.